What's going on, guys? It is Nick with This Ain't Your Normal Podcast. Over here we got Pat eating some bread. He has to carb up before the workout, so we are going to film a short podcast right now, and then we're hitting the gym, so thus he's eating the bread. We got your boy Mike over here in the corner. We just wanted to give you guys a little behind the scenes, what we do to hype ourselves up. Pat eats bread.
I eat bread.
Mike waits patiently for Pat to eat his bread. And I'm kind of in the middle. But how you feeling, Pat? You're going to have a good workout?
Carbs, dude.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of This Ain't Your Normal Podcast starring us. We got Nick Armstrong right here on my right, we have Pat Graziano on your left, and then you have me, Mike Holland, in the middle.
Well, technically Pat's on the right. For
no,
the
my
viewers.
left. I'm talking about my left.
Yeah.
But
you said you're right, and you're talking to the viewers.
Yeah, okay.
So technically I'm on the
just
left.
reverse the viewers, but this is my right and this is my left.
Yeah.
I can tell Tom is sitting here because this shit is down.
What are you trying to say about Tom?
Wow.
He's gigantic.
Shots fired to Tom. Well, welcome back, Pat.
Yeah, welcome back, Pat. This is what you have to say
Right.
after you. Also, guys, we have a little update about Pat's absence last week. Mm-hmm. So me, Mike, and Tom thought it was for like a birthday party, but it turns out, no, he overslept.
No, it was for a birthday.
It was for a birthday.
You told me you overslept at the gym yesterday.
I didn't get wait, what? No, I got home at like 2 p.m. and was celebrating my friend's birthday. We went to Boston.
You meant to say 2 a.m., right?
2 a.m.
Yeah, you said 2 p.m.
2 p.m. My brain's still not working.
Yes, we overslept the next morning.
Well, no, yeah. I was like...
That's still oversleeping. I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night. I'm here. I'm dedicated to the fans.
We got you there.
Yeah, but I was celebrating something.
So was he.
I was celebrating something. Mr. Excuses today.
That's what I kept saying.
Dude,
he was coming at me like I was crazy.
Everyone's just coming at me.
Pat, I want you to, live up to your fullest potential, but you keep making excuses. Every single time you make an excuse, you're blocking your room for growth.
You're blocking your own blessings.
What is happening?
Listen, guys.
I come from work where I get somewhat shit on, and then I come from here to get a little bit more
Pat, we
shit.
all work, but we're shitting on you positively.
No, like I guess
we all work.
the same problem.
No, Pat, listen.
People have been turning on me lately.
We're not turning, we're helping.
People have been turning me on my job. Freaking now it's my friend group. I think it might be me, guys.
I mean,
guys, I think next episode needs to be like a therapy session.
Right.
Something's got to change. Mm-hmm. But
it's okay.
Yeah. Sponsors. Well, kind of sponsors, but different sponsor.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it, Pat?
It's like a lot happened. So
I can talk about it if you don't. If you're not informed. So,
I'm sorry. Go, Nick.
Because you weren't here last podcast.
You weren't.
But so currently, right now, On Edge Performance Supplements is on hiatus. They are getting a revamp. So our sponsor for this show will be On Edge Productions, which is also Tom's production company. Can't Go Home, coming out soon, hopefully.
Yes.
The trailer was released on the channel, so make sure to check that out. But shout out to them. And then hopefully when On Edge Performance comes back, we'll be able to partner up with them again. But in the meantime, On Edge Production.
Right.
Yep.
So today we're
So you guys don't get the supplements shit. So.
no codes right now.
Yeah, no codes, no rants about the blues, the greens, the reds,
right?
The BCAAs, the electrolytes, the protein. Yeah, you get none of that anymore.
You just did it though.
You did.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the
same.
So today we are just gonna catch up. It's our podcast. So
I feel like you guys have a lot of pepped up energy against me right now, and you can just
never that.
Just go.
Pat, I don't know if you watched the full podcast last week, but it was about you. We talked about your training.
We gave you a section.
It was a long podcast. Yeah. But I mean,
weren't missed.
We don't have.
Thank you.
Like we were alluding to, Pat. We just want to help you, man. It pains me to see your untapped potential. Pat,
we want you to be
is
great.
A unit, a beast. He has Viking DNA. If you didn't know,
they call him the Hulk at the gym.
They call him the Hulk of the gym. But
honestly, it's just me.
You know,
my buddy over there, he's the Hulk.
But we just want to make sure you excel in the gym and in life. But this is kind of a fitness podcast, so we just want to make sure that you're getting good workouts. And I'm glad you're carbing up because that's something we've talked about. That you need to work on eating more food.
Eating.
Yeah, but
you got to eat more or less.
What?
What? I don't know.
I don't know what you're saying. Yeah.
But,
no.
You can't mute me.
I know.
No.
So Pat's working on his diet, and something that he's been prioritizing a lot is recovery, which I think is great. But
I've been struggling getting food intake, just because like work's been picking up, getting busy, stuff like that. So it's like I have to be more disciplined about like my food intake, and I should be eating a lot more, and I haven't. So I've been working on that for the past, couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Pat, you weigh like probably like 50 more pounds than me, and I guarantee I eat more than you.
Yeah, you do.
No hesitation.
Yeah, I
eat a lot of
days I
food.
eat like less than 2,000 calories,
Dude, no wonder, man. You gotta eat.
and then like
You're not, you can't get stronger. Your body's gonna ache. Like you have no like nutrients for your joints and like your muscles for your
that's what I've been
bones.
running to achiness in my
Pat, you're
elbows.
looking shredded, man. You're getting skinny, dude.
I know. I've lost a lot of weight, man.
That was supposed to be an insult. I thought you were gonna go. The worst insult
No.
for a gym bro is to be called skinny. I feel like
Skinny.
Actually, I'll take that as a compliment.
I would never
But
take
yeah,
that as a
thank you for
compliment.
that.
I am skinnier, but like I would never take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I don't care. People have like opinions. Like you can call me fat, shredded, jacked.
Hulk.
I think the Hulk is the best way to describe you.
Right. I'm telling you, if we had our own like Avengers at the gym, the Hulk.
Captain America for Nick. 100%.
I can see that, or for some odd reason, I'm thinking of. I always want to say Mysterio, and I'm always wrong. What's my dude? It'll come back to me.
Damn, Mike, you're struggling.
I am. I
Who's
really,
Mike?
Obviously, the Black Panther.
No.
Who's my? He has the powers. You know. What I'm
Oh, he has powers.
Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Oh, Nick's doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'll be
said-
Doctor Strange.
I can see him as Doctor Strange.
Yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. Good
I'm
job.
trying to think who Mike would be. I know he wants to be Black Panther,
Right. He's a cool guy.
but I think you're more like M'Baku.
M'Baku.
He's like Black Panther's friend.
Yeah.
I can do
M'Baku.
that.
I love
Because
that name.
Black Panther's like small, slender, but like you're huge, Mike. Like you're a big guy. You're jacked.
Thank you.
Like you're bigger.
I'm trying to
you're
get
too
there. I'm
big to
trying.
be Black Panther.
I'm
But
trying
M'Baku's like a unit. Like he rides a rhino. Like I could see you riding a rhino.
But he's not. I'm part of the Avengers, but like of the people.
Well, he was like he fought in Endgame
Right.
and in Infinity War. Like, what makes an Avenger? Fighting for
The title.
yeah, like I don't know. Have you? We're already all over the place.
All right, let's go back to what you were talking about, like, recovery. What were you bitching at me?
Yeah, I'll keep preaching. So
Oh, preaching.
diet.
He said bitching.
I'm glad. Oh well,
That's what he said. His words, not
we're
mine.
PG-13.
Preaching.
I'm glad that you've accepted that your diet needs improvements,
Yes.
especially pre-workout carbs, which is very essential to fuel your workout.
Yeah.
Recovery, I know you're big on, but
Right.
I think what you now need to do, which I think is the hardest part for you, is just training diversity. Because whether you will admit it or not, me and Mike, see, he's already making a face.
He is.
No, I'm thinking of diversity.
I've seen Pat train for probably 5 years now, and the way he likes to structure his training is very similar to that of a powerlifter. And he might disagree with that, but he will work up to a few heavy singles, and then maybe do like 2 back off sets of like 315, maybe like 4 6 reps depending on the day, which sounds great. But the problem is he has injuries, and I don't think you've
Well, I
made.
think that's from the eating.
It could be, but it also could be the other factors we're talking about. But I don't think you've seen much strength gain recently. It could be the eating again, but I think you would benefit a lot from experimenting with different rep ranges. I keep saying like do some more hypertrophy, maybe like a 4x10 versus like a 3x5. Lower the weight, start working that muscle a little bit more, because when you're doing 405 singles, 315, like you're not contracting the muscle as much as you did if you did nice slow 225. It would help your joints. Like you have elbow pain, it would help with that. You think slamming 315, 365 is going to help your elbows? No. But 225, contracting it, and then just doing different exercises that you haven't done will help with all of your other stuff.
Yeah. No, I definitely train more like a powerlifter. I do at the beginning, like when I do my sets, I kind of do my volume before I hit the singles because I hate it so much.
No, but those
I
are
hate doing
warm-ups.
Right.
Well, like
That's
no,
different.
I'm not doing singles for warm ups. Like people warm up for singles. They would do like a lot of powerlifters would do like 5 reps, and then they would do ones, all the way up to like their working mat. I don't do that.
Yeah, what would you do? You do like 235 for like 6, then like 275, then like.
Oh, we talking about bench though. I was just
I'm just
thinking
thinking
about
about
squat. Bench, yeah, I do like 10, and then I'll do the 5s all the way up to 315 for 5, and then do like a single or something like that, and then go back down, do 5. Or I don't do as, but when it comes to my accessory work, I do more reps. So I do at least 10 reps for my accessory work. So like dumbbells and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I want to see that in your compounds too, though. Like to try it.
Yeah, sometimes it's like I don't mind doing it, but I would be on the bench forever.
Because I think I want to see you do like 12 reps on a bench, like 275 or whatever the weight might be, 225, something, and it's like slow, controlled reps. Because as a power lifter or as someone that's training for strength, I feel like your main objective is to get from point A to point B in whatever way you can, which isn't necessarily the best way.
But I do like change a range of motion. Like for squats wise, I want to like do full depth and stuff.
Yeah, and that I mean that's still you can get from point A to point B. Like a bodybuilder, I'm not saying being a bodybuilder. It's all about the path, contracting the muscle. Being like, we're powerlifting, they just want to get it up. Even if they're not contracting their muscles, even if they're benching using their back, they don't care. They just want to get from point A to point B. And I don't think you're to that extent.
Yeah.
But I think you should implement some training where you're really just working on actually using the muscles. Because a lot of powerlifting and strength training is just your CNS. And you seem very depleted all the time because...
Well, I think, honestly, my depletion has from not getting really good quality sleep and, not eating enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the same thing. But, like, first before I fix too many things or change too many things, I got to find, like, let's fix this first. I'm going to try to fix my food intake and my sleep, see if that changes anything. Right now, I have been noticing a lot difference, so that helps. But also, it's like I'm trying to balance things more. Like, there's more things in life right now than, like, I have to balance. Like, maybe when it comes to job or stuff like that, or doing things outside of work. And the gym, I still try to prioritize it, but it's like more now than when compared to I was like in college or anything like that. I don't have as much time.
No, absolutely. But I definitely think you can still balance it and make progress in the gym.
It's like a learning process. I'm trying to like balance it. It's like a change because there were points where the gym would just consume my life.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been there, and that's something I think
never been
I
there.
need to work on. Yeah, I feel like you've always had a good balance. But me and Pat try to go to the gym 5 times, 6 times a week.
Right.
What do you do, like 3 times a week?
I do 3 times, but I'm also playing basketball on
yeah.
days I'm not at the gym. I'm always being active.
Yeah. I've definitely been in a state where like I'd cancel gatherings just because it would interfere with the gym. And I'm trying to get better about that. Where like, yeah, I love the gym, but like, you can't limit yourself so much and only fixate on the gym because there's so much more to life, which I think is important, good for you to understand, especially, now that we are graduating from college and we want to prioritize other things. But with that being said, I still think that there's a lot of variables you can control where you can do both at the same time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%. But there's also like other life aspirations I want that I'm also pursuing. So it's like you said, learning how to control that and not like not go all in, but like focus mainly on one thing while taking time for other aspirations that you want. And that's vice versa too. Like if I get too much on one side and not going to the gym, trying to like balance that. So it's a learning curve, but I think I'm getting better.
Eat more, try to go to bed, get quality sleep.
Yeah, the bed's sleeping's hard.
Train more volume on your compounds. That's what I would recommend.
I feel like I do a lot of volume. Like volume.
I don't, sorry, not volume, but rather just like, I don't know what the right word is. Yeah, you do like a lot of sets, but I want to see more reps in those sets. I don't want to see, because like a powerlifter, they won't do singles every workout. They'll do a single like every 8 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't want to train to maximum exertion.
Well, I don't train like the single. Like there's some days it's like an RP10 just because I'm not fully recovered.
But like they might do a
like,
single at RP6.
Yeah, that's
but I don't
what
see you doing that.
Oh,
I think RP6 for you is like 315. That's like 5 reps.
yeah.
So 365 on a
so
good day might be like.
Would it?
I know,
But it would be safer.
no, it's safer,
cares?
but it's also in the long term longevity for the sport, and also progressive strength gain, it's going to be more beneficial. This is like Stevie's doing right now, but I don't know what's going on with Stevie because I don't think he's stronger than he was before.
I just love the dog mentality of the gym. Like you get in there, you work, and I honestly believe it. Like
Mike,
you know,
Mark.
I'm good. Keep going, dog.
and there's obviously having like a structure. I do have a structure. I have progressive overload and everything like that in my workouts. But I do think it's important to push yourself. Sometimes doing an RP of like 7 or 8 obviously is good, but like there's also times where you need to lean back and do a little bit easier workouts. That's where I struggle with is leaning back because I always want to push through.
I think something that also as you get older that we need to accept is when you're younger, you can do RPE sets every workout. You might not feel it, you might notice it, but if you're doing RPE 10, just maximum exertion, like could not do a single more rep, couldn't even move it another inch, that exertion is going to fry your CNS, your whole body for days. Even though that day you might feel fine, you might feel great after.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
I guarantee you the next few days you are going to feel more depleted. And that's why for you, like if you're doing RP like 9 or RP 8, maybe RP 10, back to back to back to back, I think that's the biggest reason why you're not recovering is because your nervous system is constantly in a state of just being overworked.
And it's not healing.
I have so much more energy in the gym since I stopped compounds. Like I can work out for like 2.5 hours and feel great. And like outside of the gym, I have so much more energy because like
that is true.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
I think it would help you with sleep. It would help you with all these things.
Right.
Also, if anything, it'll help with your metabolism. It'll make you more hungry because you're burning more calories in the gym doing volume. So many things that he could do.
I want to say the same thing, but you're already saying this. I want to just co-sign and everything.
Right.
You gotta do better, Pat.
You gotta do better,
Mike.
Pat.
Mike's
Let's
with the
start
gym.
ripping him up again.
No, I honestly
Do
agree.
better.
It's I think overall, most people should train like that. Overall, but my ambitions was just like different, right? Like I want to deadlift like 600 pounds, and do this and do that.
Right.
It's a little bit more ambitious, not ambitious, but it's like more like heavier. So it's like I have to like destroy my body in a way, a little bit to get the results. It's not always good. It's
I mean, I was supposed to ask that.
sacrifice.
It's destroying your body. The results you're getting.
Well, I'm not
like,
destroying my body.
You just said you had to.
But you have to destroy it. Like you have to like sacrifice in other ways.
I don't agree though, because it might not seem like it, but the best way to get there isn't doing maximum exertion training every time.
Yes.
If you look at
I don't max exert.
if you look at a powerlifting program, they're doing RP 6, 7, 8, 7. Like they're not going that crazy until the day of their meet.
Yeah,
Because they need it. They need to. But Pat,
you train like one.
No, I don't.
you're not competing.
Do
yes,
you? Don't you?
Patrick.
Let them know,
Yes,
Nick.
listen. Look at the way you train.
I know. It sounds like it looks like it because the weight I lift, but like I don't think like when I do 315 for 5, it doesn't feel like an RP of 6. I mean, it doesn't feel like an RP of 9 or RP of 10. I feel like an RP of 6.
So Pat, you're saying when you do those 5 reps, you could do 4 more after? Then show me. Show me an RP 10 then.
No,
show me,
not
show me
that.
10 reps today.
Not that, but I can do.
Pat, we have
three
so many
sets of 5.
recordings of you.
I can do like 3 sets of 5. No, I agree. I think it's just hard for me not to do it just because when I'm like just lifting, it just I don't know. Doing like an RP of 6 is just like
I'm gonna. So we released a short or a reel on our Instagram today. So make sure to give that a follow if you have.
I've also been working on my form.
Not Your Average Bros. Pat, what do you think? And maybe Tom will put this on the screen. I'm just gonna show a bench clip of Pat, and I want you to estimate what you think this RPE is, Pat.
For me,
Yeah, let's just take a look. Hopefully it's on the screen right now. All right, keep that on the chest. All right, face off that. How many more reps do you think you could have done?
for that one, probably like nice. That was probably like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably do 1 more.
But also, it's like depends on like the bar I'm using too. That's more of a stiff bar.
Isn't that the bar that you always use?
But you always-
the
yeah,
one that,
I know.
you always use that.
I feel
one.
like if I was using the Ohio bar, I probably could have got like 2 or 3. But I'm also focusing on form and like keep my ass down. I don't know. That for me, I feel like that's reps like a lot more like strict, like controlled wise.
Pat, form is always an ongoing thing. You're always going to be working on form. That can't be a limiting factor. But I'm just saying, like that right there,
Dang,
it might not seem like it, but that 1 rep right there is going to, deplete your CNS for a few days. Because that was an RP. That's a very high exertion set. Which mind you, just to clarify, if you're doing that for compounds, yes, that's gonna be very taxing. If you're doing on bicep curls, you can go to failure. Like, it's such a small muscle. It's not really using your CNS. It's not gonna affect you the same way if you're doing, like, bench isn't even that bad actually. Like, squat and deadlift though, like full body, like actual full body movements, if you do that can affect you for days, 100%. But like if you're doing like lateral raises, cable flies, like you can get away with training till failure more so than compounds. So honestly, maybe train more toward if you like that. Train towards failure on your accessories.
Yeah, I could do that, but no, I'm just saying. For me, what I know is my lack of sleep has been what's causing everything right now, and food intake, which is causing me to not just like tire out quicker. Like even if I did like an RP of 6, I still tire out a lot quicker than I used to, just because I'm not recovering.
Yeah, that's something you just need to work on. Which you keep saying it, and I'm sure you are making progress. Just keep doing it. You know, if you really want to get stronger, you would make adjustments. So just keep doing what you need to do.
I do make it.
I'm not grilling him.
I'm saying is I do. I know. I'm saying is I do have I always make adjustments, right? I'm always doing. I've been making adjustments, you know, for the past 8 years. I think there's also times where you need to push in the gym, and if you don't, or you're not striving for something, you just get completion. And like obviously, how I work out is draining. It's not easy. It's not for everyone.
Right.
So sometimes it does affect like your energy levels or, you know, tiredness, but that's what I have to sacrifice for my goal at the gym of getting strength.
All I want to say is
you can talk about all the power lifters and do that stuff too. It takes a lot of toll on their body, no matter what. Even if they're doing the RP of 6, RP of stuff, it's still heavy weight.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm sorry, this debate between y'all is cracking me up this whole time. I'm not gonna lie. Nick explaining basically what Pat is saying is wrong. I'm hearing all of it right between the lines. The viewers, if you agree with me, leave a comment about like who won this debate. Is it Nick?
I could go on all day, honestly.
I think it's good for structure. Doing more like just tailing it back. I've been trying to tail it back a little bit, especially with my singles. Yeah, I'll be like trying to do like 4 sets of 1 or 5 sets of 1 with like a weight of like an RP of 7 or something like that. And you know, it really is like, for me, I have to go off how my body feels now when I walk into the gym. So some days I came in like the RP of 7 would be 4 plates compared to 5 plates. It's just how it is.
Yeah, no, every day's gonna fluctuate. That's true. And I think, like, to give you some credit, like, I do know, like, I'm telling you all this stuff, and I believe this to be the most optimal for your long-term goals if you actually want to get stronger, to do these things. But at the end of the day, what's so funny?
Yeah,
I don't know why. I just pictured like Pat walking in the gym like, my body's hurting. Guess I gotta do 4 plates today. Like, what?
Dang it! I wanted to do 5, but my body's hurting.
That's all I pictured. Like,
well, yeah, there's some days like that, and then you just have to, like, you know, tailor back. Obviously, like, even like when you have a perfect structure like that, like an RP of 6 is the plan today. You walk in, your body's shit. That RP of 6 is gonna be a lot lighter.
Thing. That's why people do like RPE training rather than like percentage training. Like, do 5 reps for 80% of your 1 rep max. That doesn't work because every day you're gonna be different. Where RPE, it can be adjusted. But
honestly, but also, like, I'm training for strength, right?
Right.
Strength and power. So I have to do work in the ranges of for strength is 5, and then for power it's 1 for 3.
Yes, but you can still do 1 through 3 that aren't maximum exertions. You can still do a single that's an RPE 6.
I really do think I don't, like, there's not always maximum exertion on.
I disagree. I think whenever I spot you on Saturday's bench, you're pushing RPE 9 plus.
Yeah, on bench I definitely push it a lot more, but that's also, like, you know. I
only see you bench, really. That's the only time we really see each other at the gym and sometimes Friday.
For me, I feel like I can push bench a little bit more.
No, I heard that. Yo, who did that?
That wasn't me. I thought it was one of y'all.
No, that was Mike.
No, trust me.
I could feel it.
Trust me, I would say it was me.
Mike, it was another earthquake. Or you gotta confess, man.
No, that wasn't. Nah. It was definitely one of y'all, and I'm leaning more towards Pat because Pat always. You fart the most. You're second. I'm next. Like,
you could say that.
You fart way more than I do.
It was a noise from the other room.
Or me and Pat admit it though.
Yeah.
I feel like you would be like,
I do admit it.
Yeah, I would have said something if it was me. It was me. But
oh wait, let me say one thing. I know I've been talking a lot this podcast, and I'll try to slow down.
It's okay.
But
Okay.
the last thing I wanted to say is I do understand that going for heavy singles is what you love, so that's what you want to do, and that makes it tough.
well,
I think
no,
I heard the clip.
You love to lift heavy, so obviously you're going to want to do that. I think that's like
yeah.
when it comes to training diversity, that's the biggest barrier. It's like, oh, maybe a 4x10 would be beneficial, and maybe that would help me get strong in the long run, but I don't enjoy doing that. And I get that. But it's really the sacrifice of what do you enjoy more? Getting stronger, but sacrificing the immediate training, or just doing what you like on a day-to-day basis, but not being able to reach that goal. Which I feel like knowing you would want to just get that goal and maybe have to suffer to get there, rather than doing what you enjoy in the meantime, but not being able to reach that goal. And I know you're gonna say,
Wait, what? Wait, you're saying like I like to get that goal to suffer, and
I think
you can do what you like and then not reach your goal. Is that what you're saying?
I think let me just re-say it and try to be a little clearer. I think if your goal is to get stronger, you might need to do things that you don't enjoy to get there.
I do.
Do you though?
No, I do.
But I
You
think,
think I like doing fucking hamstrings?
I mean, hey, that's strength.
but like what I mean is like if you're doing singles every workout, I actually don't believe that is more beneficial to get to your goals than doing what I'm describing.
No, I think there's obviously that's the range I train in for power and strength. Just because that's what you need to do for multiple reps and slowly have progressive overload in that. But I do think when it comes to hypertrophy for the compound movements, I definitely should have more blocks of that. I definitely agree with that. It just, I don't know. There's like times where I'm like, then I hit a stride and I'm like doing like RP of 7 and they, it changed from 465 to 5 plates or like wherever. It just changes like that. So sometimes it's also like where my body is. I try to leave every time in the gym. I try to leave like at least 2 or 3 like reps in the tank. Especially on like, say if I'm like benching or like doing like 365 and I do it for 1 set and it doesn't move that great. I cheated a little bit too much and I'm like, oh fuck, I just go back down. But no, it's hard to balance, but I do think the main thing right now is before I definitely should do, I do like a lot of accessory work in those ranges, so like 10 to 12 to even 20 sometimes if I'm doing like tricep or anything. But right now I just have to like prioritize my eating and my sleep before making too many adjustments, because also right now it's like the reason why I got injured wasn't because of what I was doing, it was because I was like on a calorie surplus and I wasn't getting enough carbs.
I thought you were lifting a box and you hurt your back.
Has it
That was an Amazon. That was
been
like
3 minutes?
What?
Has it been 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, did you
Oh no, I restarted it already.
Oh,
Yeah, you dude.
my bad.
Amazon 3 months. No, that was like 4 years or 5 years ago when I hurt
Yeah,
my.
but it's not like what started it in the first place.
Yeah, that's how I hurt my back, because they're fucking cocks. But warehouse work and stuff like that, no one will watch it. But no, sometimes. No,
have a little faith in our viewers, man. There's one person still watching right now.
But yeah, it just. I did hurt my back from that. I've talked about it in the past, so you can Tom, if you want to blur out Amazon so we don't get sued, that'd be great. When Nick said that, I hurt myself at a warehouse.
Right.
They're gonna
Warehouse.
totally sue us, dude. You can sue them. How about that?
I can't. I wasn't there long enough, but
Damn.
yeah, I tried to get like workman's comp and stuff. But yeah, that killed my back for a while. Was able to rehab it. And then I already told the story in the past, so I'm going to tell it again. But now it's like I hurt my like hamstring, but it's also because I was overcompensating in areas of I'm getting less. I'm getting more tighter, so my glutes were overworked and my quads were tight, and then
I'm just thinking about the
my
video from today.
So that's how I hurt myself.
So
And plus, I didn't eat at all during that period too. I was having like just like less than like 1,500 calories for some fucking reason.
So I think we can all agree: eat more, sleep better, train diversity might be beneficial. But
Well, I feel like I do though.
You just said that's what you need to work on.
You said that's something. Okay.
No, so, like when it comes to compounds, maybe.
Okay.
So I feel like body is like, don't you? For my mind, it's like crazy, but like I feel like compounds, like I'm just doing my thing, but like for like the accessory work, I do hypertrophy.
If I'm being completely honest, Pat, and I don't want to rag on you all this podcast, but I never see you do accessories. I just see you talk with me and Mike.
Oh,
Dude, you're there like once a week. I do accessories is the
Yeah.
main point of my workout. That's a huge cap. That's actually a huge cap when I seen you probably the last month like twice.
Yeah.
wow.
All right.
Am I hearing some like?
I want
that's
you don't
a
see Nick?
cap. That's a cap.
I just feel some type of way when you ask, yo, Nick, are you coming to the gym? He says, nah, but you never ask if I'm coming to the gym, and I'm in the same group chat.
That's crazy.
That's right. I be feeling, and I be feeling some type of way.
Mike, you should start coming to my gym.
I will. Me and you will start hanging out. I used to have a front over here, but
I know. So we're gonna end that topic there. I think we talked about enough. I don't want to go in circles, but there's something I wanted to ask Mike about.
Oh, go ahead.
Unrelated to the gym, which I hope is okay.
Depending what the question is. You didn't run it by me first.
You'll like it.
You didn't run it by me first.
It's fine. We've talked about this before, but there's a new show on Disney Plus,
Oh, yes.
X-Men 97. Have you started watching it?
I have.
I've watched the first episode. What do you think so far?
Oh, I love it. It's the perfect continuation of the original X-Men series that was in the 1990s.
So I never watched the original one, but I will
You
say...
should, because you're missing stuff that will help you in this.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know if I will.
yeah, I was about to say it's too many seasons. I think it's like 6 or 7 seasons. I think.
Because what really drew me to this one is the animation. Like, I thought the fight sequences were really good. Like, spoilers, but like when Storm came at the end, like, that looked crazy.
I know.
Like, it looked visually stunning. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting it to be like this visually beautiful. Who's Roberto?
He's a new character.
Yeah, but but like, which X-Men is he? Do you know? I assume he's going to become an X-Men, but I assume he's a hero
Don't
name.
know, because I literally think he's new. I feel like I've never seen him before.
Yeah, I
He
don't
wasn't in
know.
the original one.
I'm sure he's like in the comics. But I'm sure there'll be a reveal
Right.
when he finally accepts the group. But I don't know any of their names. Like, I know Wolverine. I know Jean.
Cyclops,
Cyclops is so tough.
the Beast.
And Cyclops jumped out of the thing and used his beam to like subdue his. I was like, yo, this guy's so cool.
Gambit, Rose.
Which one? Gambit's the black guy.
No, that's shoot, I forget his name, but Gambit's the Southern, the Cajun.
Oh, the guy has like the cards.
Yeah,
Who's the black guy? Gambit. Bishop.
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 Yeah, that's what his name.
Bishop.
Mike, you're also capping though.
What do you mean?
I text in the group chat asking where
Oh,
you
that's
are.
butthurt.
No, I do though.
Let's look at the group chat for the
Yeah,
last couple of text messages.
No, if you look at the last couple, but there's times I'll be like, Mike, you coming? Where are you?
Shoot, that must be all the way in the pack when the group chat started when you used to ask for me. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, usually there. I see Nick probably like what? Like
No.
I only see Nick like probably like twice or maybe once a week at best.
I'm only goofing because like me and Pat see each other all the time. I know certain days, and he knows what certain days we'll both be at the gym together. So I was only goofing.
But to be honest, like for me, my workouts are better at the beginning of the week. When it comes to like Friday and stuff, I'm fucking drained.
Aren't we all? Like, work in life just in general is very draining. So I'm just like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I don't feel like going to the gym.
Even like today, like God, I'm like, I'm so tired. I still have to work out. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, we should wrap up this podcast. I'm going to tell you too.
Yeah. But yeah, to bring it back to what we were talking about, X-Men 97, great show. I'm pumped for you to watch the other 3 episodes because it only gets better from this.
Oh, there's only 3 episodes out? Is it?
No, so it's 4, and it is every Wednesday they come out.
Okay, so yeah, I'll catch up before, because I like watching it the day release. Like,
Yeah,
I'm the type of person. Some people like binging a show in one day.
I do.
I personally like waiting a week
Me too.
and then just seeing it, and then like, I don't know, it's just like it builds suspense. Where like you can watch the whole story in like a day and it feels weird. Because like to TV, you're supposed to watch an episode every week, new episode every week. So I'll definitely catch up. So I can watch
Cable
it
is
weekly.
dying.
Cable is dying. But
Cable is dead.
Oh yeah.
I heard this because Hulu and Disney Plus have a package. There might be a package that comes out that's Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, and Max. I wonder how much it will cost. Probably like $30.
I hope,
but that'd be worth it.
That would be worth it. But speaking of like Disney Plus now and their things, do you like how now Hulu TV shows are now on Disney Plus? Do you guys see that? There's like Hulu.
Oh, I've seen it.
Because I'm just like, then what's, in my opinion, like, what's the point of having Hulu then?
Partnership.
No, I know the partnership.
No,
but like,
it's not everything on Hulu.
I know.
There's only like certain things, but it's like they're promoting it, so it's like a partnership, so they get more people from Disney Plus to Hulu and
do you
vice versa.
think people only have one streaming service? Because
Some people
No.
I couldn't live on one.
I
have 4.
I'll be honest, I have 0. I have mooched for every service.
Oh, some of them I mooch off too, but like the ones that I pay for 2. Well, one because I got the Hulu and Disney
Can I mooch
bundle.
off your HBO? Can I mooch off?
Oh,
your
I can't really use that one. That one's not even mine.
Fuck.
The only ones you guys can mooch off are mine.
My dad has Max, my brother has Disney Plus, my sister has Hulu, and then Raya has... Or no, my sister has Netflix, Raya has Hulu.
Who has Paramount Plus?
Raya. She actually has it. We actually split the initial, like... I don't know, because we were getting it for like a month because we wanted to watch SpongeBob, and then she never canceled it, so...
I want to watch...
But that one's not necessary, Paramount Plus.
The Good Burger 2 movie. That's the only reason why I want Paramount Plus. I haven't seen it because they only put it on Paramount.
That was filmed in Boston. I was supposed to be in that movie.
What happened?
I said work that day, so I said I couldn't make it, which is a stupid play on my part. I think one day there'll just be... Like, cable's called cable. There's just one day it's gonna be called streaming. It's gonna be just like Amazon.
I feel like everybody already calls it streaming. Yo, what streaming network are you using to watch that TV
No, but I
show?
think it's gonna be one network, I should say.
Oh, yes.
Like, I feel like at one point, because like they're already kind of doing it now. You said Hulu's going, and it's like because it's like a common complaint. People like $15 per. That's like $60 per month just to watch your show. Like it's insane.
Well, it's less than cable.
It is.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
And I like it better than cable because like if I'm watching cable, I miss the episode. I gotta wait until like maybe the next day or something like that for it to come back on. Where Hulu, it records it for me and I can watch it the next day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, let us know what your favorite streaming service is. Also, let us know if you have any advice for Pat. I know, again, I kind of came at him.
Also, let me know if Nick, I know you just said it, but I felt like repeating, came at Pat and did Pat defend himself well enough? Because I was just going back and forth with the debate of who's doing it right, why you're making all these excuses.
I think it's what I do is not perfect, so I think there's always room to improve.
And what I'm saying isn't perfect by any means. I'm speaking from my experience.
But also, I obviously could get Nick's different advice too, right? But I'm not going to do that
will be our next episode.
That'll be our next
episode. Because Nick, you need to brace and do your compounds.
Yes.
Well, it's also, but like then I gotta understand, like Nick has different goals than I do.
Yeah,
that is true.
So it's like you know, I can't force someone to do like if I'm training someone, it's like should they deadlift? Like
should they?
Probably not.
I believe it.
But yeah. But it depends if they go. If they want to be a powerlifter, then yeah, you don't have to do it.
It's all depending what they want to be.
Like training Stevie, right?
Right.
He wants to, lift heavy. He has to learn how to deadlift, squat, bench.
He doesn't even lift heavy anymore.
I know, but but then
I hope he doesn't watch it. He's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, and then
he does. I was told.
But then I'm training like one of my buddies.
He's got this far.
And we tried deadlifting, but just his body just wasn't really good for it. He's not training for like powerlifting or anything like that. So we're not gonna do any deadlifts.
Okay.
Like that.
I love it.
All right. Let's end on that note.
My guys have no idea this happened. We were playing footsies.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
yeah,
can see that.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this podcast. Hopefully you made it all the way through. If you did, we'll Venmo you $100.
Right.
So leave a comment if you made it this far.
Venmo you $100.
Pat will. I just want to see. Let's see. We'll all chip in. We'll make it work.
If they make it right.
I'm just glad no one said my name, but.
Mike will be single-handedly giving you $1,000.
I wish.
No, just let us know because we don't know if you prefer shorter form content, lower or longer. Excuse me. But yeah. Well, hopefully you enjoy this podcast, and we will hopefully have another one for you next Tuesday.
So you guys.
Peace.
Peace.